ace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Beal. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Moran against Booker. There's the triple. The rebound by Edey. Pass to Bane. Here's Edey. Here's the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Outside Durant. Knocked loose. Morant with it. Durant covering. And here's the fast break. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And the dead-eye shooter, Mike Miller, here to support his former team, the Grizzlies.
Hey, the Rookie of the Year back in 2001 for the Magic, but traded to Memphis and had the finest seasons of his career in a Grizzlies uniform.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked Coach what the game plan is for Kevin Durant. They remarked, "Well, KD misses a few shots. A 7-footer with his skill should be illegal. Durant is a legend, but our guys are hyped to face off with him. Let's see if their energy can slow Durant down a little bit, guys."
Thank you for that, Allie.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Dunn outside to the wing on the left. Here's Richards. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Edey. Puts it up. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Booker against Morant. Lets the 3 fly. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Durant. Up top Richards. Pass to Booker. Back to Beal. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Up ahead. And then Beal with the dunk.
And that's how you finish at the rim. Beal leaving no room for error.
You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with a ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
Now here's Booker. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Durant with a screen on Morant. Dunn outside. Pass to Beal. On the wing, Durant. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Now Bane. Jacks up a 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Suns trail by 5. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Booker, good. Booker's got 8.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
From deep, Morant. Kept alive. Pass to Bane. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Now here's Aldama from deep. And And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Richards. Outside for Booker. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
He doesn't shoot from the corner 3 often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one up.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson can't get it to go. Suns trail by 3. Pass to Richards. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. And he can't get that one. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Memphis shooting their first foul shot of the night. 1 second left. No good on the shot. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Memphis. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And so in the game for the Suns, Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Jones in at point guard. Allen can't get it to go.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pippen, no good. Suns trail by 4. Now here's Plumlee. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Jones. Plumlee a screen. 5 on the clock. Back to Jones. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, O'Neal. Jackson knocks it away.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Phoenix making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Kennard for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Plumlee up top. Out to Beal. Jones up top. And stolen by Jackson. Baines checked in for Kennard. And the Suns also making a change. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Jones. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Grizzlies lead by 7. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Now here's Plumlee. He's scoreless. Here's Booker. Gets it to go from the corner.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Bain, the pass to Jackson. Here's Clark, defended by Dunn. Back to Clark. The 3 ball. O'Neal pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Booker for 3. Memphis with a rebound. The 3 hits the trifecta, and the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Booker. Beal outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. But let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Pippen. Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Bradley Beal. Payne, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Durant surveying the D. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of this game. Gets the three to fall.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Morant with it, done in his pocket. Morant, the pass to Aldama. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jones with the ball. No points so far. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. The fadeaway. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 4 rebounds now. Right side Morant. The three is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. Great D that time from Payne.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Picked by Aldama. Back to Payne. Let's go with a 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds in the game. Done. The pass to Durant. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Oh, Ja Morant from deep.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got 0 chance on defense.
Booker for 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Memphis finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. They get it back. Kicks it out to Payne. Launches it. Pure from 3-point range. Payne's got 9. Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Now here's Morant. Off target from outside. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Booker for 3. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Pass to Payne. Here's Edey. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. Edey's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Durant with the bucket.
And Durant plays with real competitive fire, which makes him so important.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
They get it back. Outside for Booker. From the arc. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis leading by 11. The three from Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Wells. Outside Bain. From behind the arc. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
For three, Booker. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's Jackson with the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant inside. Easy money for KD inside.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Booker. He's got 16. Fires from deep. The rebound by Edey.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
From deep, Bain. And another three for Memphis.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal's checked in. And here's Morant outside. Counted from distance. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Bain. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Booker.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
It's his first trip to the line. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix. He does not get the second one.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Now here's Jones. Yet to see a basket. Three-pointer, O'Neal nails it from beyond the arc.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Kennard for three. Offensive rebound. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Suns trail by 20. Plumlee, a screen on Clark, and Beal launches from deep. Memphis with a rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Kennard for three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Three-pointer, Beal. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Memphis ending the quarter with a 20-point. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Royce O'Neal. Tyus Jones is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Dunn in at the 3. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Suns. Booker for 3. Outside Bain. Aldama outside. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Pass to Wells. Outside Bain. Here's Wells. Booker defending. Wells, the pass to Bain. Misses the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
For 3, Booker knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 19 points.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
Aldama, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Booker, no good.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Suns trail by 20. Dunn, the pass to Booker. Puts up a deep 3. Booker missing again. The Grizzlies have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And the basket by Pippen.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Aldama outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Wells. Three-pointer, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Booker, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Wells. From deep, Bain. Plumlee pulls down the board. 1:56 left in the 4th. To the paint. Stolen by Bain. Here's Pippen. And the three-pointer goes.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Now here's Plumlee. A shot to stop the run. Phoenix no good that time either. Clark with it. Picked up by Plumlee. Off target from three-point range.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Grizzlies.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Desmond Bain.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Booker fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Aldama outside. Wide open. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Booker can't get it to go. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. And stolen by Booker. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Launches it from deep. And it's Booker again missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Fires the three. He buries it from three.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Rich.
Wizards have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Ayton. And Bernie Simon's out there with Shaden Sharp. Then it's Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Simons from outside. Edey with the rebound. Wells in the corner. Morant passes to Wells. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Portland. It's a three-point game. And the wide-open shot from Avdia knocks down the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a #1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. There's the triple. Rebounded by DeAndre.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Three-pointer, Simon gets the three-pointer to fall.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Bane kicks to Wells. Memphis moving that ball around. Bane against Sharp. 5 to shoot. Wells passes to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Ayton a screen on Bane. A kick out to Simon. A three ball. 1:35 left here in the first quarter. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Fires from deep. And there's Bane. That's good on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 3. Here's Kamare. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Morant bats for 2. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Ayton sets the pick for Simon. And another 3 from Portland.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Pass to Wells. Now here's Morant for 3. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Bane with the steal. Morant right side. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 5.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
Simons kicks to Avdia. Back to Simons. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Grizzlies lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
On the floor for Portland, you've got Scoot Henderson. Bringing his out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Thybulle. Grant with a screen on Kennard. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Pippen kicks to Kennard. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. So stand the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. I came back as a Grizzlies player. I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Shot clock at 6. Thybulle, the pass to Grant. Here's Kamare. Drops one in from the wing. Kamare's got 5 points so far.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Jackson from long range. Nailed from three-point land. And it's all knotted up.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Henderson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Pippen. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Wells is checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bane in for Luke Kennard. And a switch here also for Portland. Williams is checked in. Now here's Grant. 6 points for him. Here's Klingon. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Jackson misses. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Williams. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Fade away. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thybulle's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now here's Williams over Clark. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Bane. And stolen by Thybulle. From past the arc. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And look at how quick he was to bite
on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pippen dishes to Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Jackson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Grizzlies. Portland leading by 3. There's a good screen. Henderson, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Pippen on the wing. Bain with the screen on Henderson. Pippen kicks to Bain. Connects from three-point range. Bain's got 9.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Out to the right wing. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Klingon. Launches a 3. And Pippen pulls it down. Now here's Jackson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The Trailblazers, 29. Hey, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot tournament. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
The shot by Sharp, nobody around, cans it from downtown. And now a three-point Portland lead. Pass to Edey. Now Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Avdia can't hit. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson up top unloads. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Avdia can't hit.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Kamare. They grab their own miss. Outside, Simons.
Hey, yo, right here.
5 on the clock. Another shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Avdia's got 8 points. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before.
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, "Can you believe that?"
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he's certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. And here is Bane after Avdia made the last three-pointer. Bane, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Sharp. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Lets it go with the 3. And Bane, the bucket on the assist by Wells. He's got 12.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Avdia. 11 points in the game. Launches it. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Tries to save it. Avdia with it. He's picked up by Morant. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kamare misses. Grizzlies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Outside, Simons. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. No good on the 3. It's not going to go for him. And so after 3 quarters of play and a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Williams is out there with Klingon. Then there's Grant. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Benton in at the shooting guard.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pippen, the pass to Bane. Pass to Wells. Just 5 to shoot. The shot. Henderson pulls it in. Portland leading by 3. Grant for 3. The shot, no good. To the paint. Memphis moving that ball around. Wells passes to Aldama. And again, Memphis no good. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. For 3, Henderson. Aldama with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Henderson, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Corner shot. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Banton. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. 3, Pippen. Portland grabs the miss. Klingon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Benton. Drills it from outside. Benton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Benton's got 6 in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Now, here's Sean. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Bain. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now, here's Morant for 3. The rebound by Sharp. Portland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Hits the 3-point bomb. Sharp's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Jackson from long range.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. No good with the triple. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. They trail by 9 points. So the wing on the left. McCree. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 59 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And the basket by Kamare.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Trailblazers.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Well, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Deni Avdija.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
And here is Bain following John Morant's 3. Off target with his 3. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Fades and shoots. And it's Ayton missing. And the Grizzlies with possession. 9-point game. Pass to Edey. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were.
games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game couldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, BA, but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Denny Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at the 3. The Suns on offense. Durant looking around. For 3, Booker. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Booker against Avdia. The 3 ball. Drills it from deep.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharpe with tremendous upside to his game.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Booker for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
A 2 guard that can beat you in a variety of ways. Booker is more than just about chucking up threes, but he will make them.
There's Simons with a 3. Richards pulls it in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Durant against Avdia. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. Fade away. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. For Portland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Over to the wing. Here's Kamare. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Booker against Simons. Dunn outside. Richards with a screen. Unloads. Durant, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Ayton. Oh, he tries a 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Beal surveying the D. The kick to Durant. Fires for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Grant's checked in for Portland. Now here's Simons. Let's go with a 3. Bradley Beal puts it in. Suns trail by 6. Booker with it. Now guarded by Simons. A nice shot by Richards.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
Sharpe passes to Avdia. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal. Jones, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And the Blazers making a change here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Shots good by Henderson.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Booker, the pass to Richards. Back to Booker. Outside O'Neal. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Klingon. From downtown, Kevin Durant pulls it in. Booker against Thibault. Launches a 3. Portland with a rebound. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Avdia finds Grant. Avdia, screen on Durant. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. A different look for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Allen comes in for Durant, and it's Beal in for Devin Booker. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson, the pass to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Pass to Kamari. Henderson with a screen on Beal. Grant outside. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Jeremy Grant, 3-point field goal.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Jones in at the 1. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college for him.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
For 3, Clingan. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Now, not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Beal. Jones with the ball. Plumlee with it. Still without a bucket. From deep three-point land. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 10. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Kamari. They get the rebound. Henderson for 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Plumlee a screen. To the left wing. From outside the arc. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense. He's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Portland, no good that time either. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Jones, the pass to Allen. There's Plumlee with a 3. Portland with a rebound. Clingan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Henderson for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Beal, the pass to O'Neal. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable. Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Jones misses.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Henderson against Jones. Henderson, the pass to Graham. There's a screen for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
for three, Klingen. Portland, no good that time either. Suns trail by 11. Now Plumlee. Beal outside. Clock at 6. Back to Plumlee. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Plumlee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's where Plumlee operates best. The closer to the basket, the better chance he has of converting.
So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Allen. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Gillespie is subbed in for Jones.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A different look for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee, and it's Bradley Beal in for Gillespie. Simons against Booker. Outside Durant. There's the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Sharp against Beal. Beyond the arc. Avdia outside. Pass to Kamari. He gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so that brings the first half to a close. Trailblazers out in front, up 9. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kevin, we saw some moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I miss them.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Suns trail by 9. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. We've got Denny Avdia, Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamari in at the 3.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Avdia's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Avdia, screen on Booker, and here's Simons outside. Another 3 for Portland.
They gave up a 3 at the other end. That's Simons' response.
Booker fires from way outside, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Portland leading by 9. Simons outside from deep 3-point range, and it's Phoenix with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Fires the 3, and it's Booker again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Avdia from outside. Richards pulls it in. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Suns trail by 9. Here's Durant. No points so far. Can't connect from long distance.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. They trail by 9. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Releases. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Booker's got 11 in the second half. Simons passes to Sharp.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
There's a screen. The three is up. 5 to shoot. Avdia from outside gets the three to fall. Avdia's got 9 points in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Booker for three. Avdia pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
That three's off the mark. Suns trail by 10. Outside Booker. Over Simons. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Portland has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. The three from Ayton. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. 1 minute left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Booker for three. Booker missing again. Portland leading by 10. Avdia outside. Ayton, the screen on Durant. Avdia from outside. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Avdia's got 17 points.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Simons outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. It's Booker on the wing. Fades and shoots. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Dunn in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
And it's stolen by Plumlee. And now the Suns fast break. Pass to Dunn. From deep. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Batten on the wing. Booker defending. Henderson against Jones. Right side, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Drills the baseline jumper. Williams has got his first basket.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Done. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Trailblazers lead by 12. For 3, Klingon. The rebound by Devin Booker. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. O'Neal inside. Williams defending. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Henderson.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Batten, defended by Dunn. And here's Grant from the arc. On the wing, Grant. This one for 3. Williams passes to Graham. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th rebound in this one. The three is up. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Jones.
That's Booker's specialty. So good at rising up and connecting off the catch.
Henderson scanning the floor. Puts up a deep three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Booker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. And it's all from 3-point range.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Pass to Klingon. 4-3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Now here's Jones. Outside O'Neal. Takes a three. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Grant left side. Again, the miss by Portland. Suns trail by 9. It's Booker on the wing. There's the triple. Phoenix no good that time either. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And the Suns miss again.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Booker, good.
The fluid shooting motion from Devin Booker, so effortless.
From deep 3-point land. Jones grabs the board. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And so it's Phoenix with it. 9-point game. Plumlee a screen. O'Neal with it. Guarded now by Williams. For 3, Booker. And it's Booker again missing. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. And so Portland takes the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have
anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5. Done with a screen on Morant. Durant makes it off the glass. KD's got the first basket of the game for the Suns.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Rebound by the Suns. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula. The great one, Kevin Durant.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Bane with the bucket.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now here's Beal to the wing right side. High post, KD. Jackson on him. KD's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Durant with the steal. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop. Down against Morant. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 6.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Durant. Done outside. Wells with the steal. Now here's Morant for 3. The rebound by Richard. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now here's Morant for 3. Trains the three-pointer. He has 6. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And Booker gets to Durant. Booker against Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And Booker is good for 3.
Now Devin Booker ready on the opportunity to take any 3 he gets. That is pretty.
Pass to Edey. Shoots over Richards. Off the left rim and out. And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. It's Durant on the wing. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
minute. Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Here's Edie. And another miss by Memphis.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Booker kicks it out to Jones. Outside, KD. O'Neal sets the screen for Durant. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The three from Morant. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Jaren Jackson. Luke Kennard out there with Pippen. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Clark in at the 5 spot. And here are the Suns now. Beal the pass to Allen. O'Neal a screen on Pippen. Jones up top. Offended by Aldama. They now take the lead. Allen's got the first basket of the second quarter for Phoenix.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Back to Kennard. Here's Aldama. And another miss by Memphis. Phoenix leading by 3. And with the score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. It can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And the Suns making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Wells is checked in for Santi Aldama. Pippen against Jones. Beal deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Wells. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pippen with it. Now Beal defending. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. And he's good on the 3-ball. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Jones. Plumlee in the high post. Back to Jones. Beal from long range. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pippen with a wide open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Dunn kicks to Beal. Plumlee sets the pick for Beal. With the drive. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin Durant's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Jones. Memphis also making some changes. Baines checked in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Jackson passes to Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
3-point field.
Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
And we all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Durant. Tough 2 from Durant.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
Outside Jackson. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. From downtown, Beal can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 4. And Bane launches it from deep. The quick look, no good that time. Booker against Morant. Booker inside. Booker taking the hit.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
To the left wing. Morant finds Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Morant. Pass to Bain. Booker against Morant. Over Booker. And it's Morant missing. Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Beal. Oh my goodness! What a play!
Well, the creativity of Bradley Beal, incredible.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Jackson gets it to go.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Plumlee sets the pick for Beal. Plumlee in the high post. On the wing, Booker. Booker sinks the three.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Morant passes to Wells. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. KD looking around. The three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's all tied in Phoenix. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant, and it's done in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
The Suns shooting the ball at 42%. Durant inside. Jackson on him.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. On the wing, Bain. He's covered by Beal. Pass to Edey from outside the arc. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside for Durant. Takes a 3. Phoenix, no good that time either. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Jackson finds Bain. Off target from outside. For Phoenix, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Devin Booker, gotta watch that corner.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
For 3. Rebound by the Suns. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 1-point Memphis lead. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Durant inside. Guarded by Jackson. That shot is off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Suns trail by 4. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Morant for the 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Bain. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dunn. And Memphis also making a switch. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. Bain for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside, O'Neal. Kicks it out to Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Throws it from outside. Edey's got 6 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from O'Neal.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Bain with the screen on Booker. And it's Morant missing. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies lead by 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Wells is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then it's Pippen, and it's Clark in at the center position. Booker against Bain. And Pippen pulls it down. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. 6-point lead. Pass to Bain. Pippen outside. Bain with the screen on Dunn. A 3, and Wells the bucket on the assist by Bain. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be.
No good from Booker. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Bain, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Right side, Pippen. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Aldama with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee. Suns trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shots good by Booker.
If Devin Booker's cooking. It's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
And there's the call on Jones.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Beal subbed in for Jones. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama, and it's Morant in for Pippen. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. Payne for 3. It's Jackson atop the key. Memphis moving that ball around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Here's Edey. Good on the three-point shot. Edey's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's Morant missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Durant finds Booker. A three-pointer, no good.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
From downtown, gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Jackson misses. Sun shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Grizzlies.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jaren Jackson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Here's Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so here's Phoenix. 8-point game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Durant inside. Guarded by Morant. And it's Durant missing. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Wells wide open. Hands it from downtown.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent. Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Morant, the 3 from Payne, and Aiden pulls it down. Simons against Bain. Shakes him. Good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Pass to Bain. Over Sharp. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist by Morant.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Here's Kamare. Now here's Sharp. 6 to shoot. Avdia, screen on Bain. Fires it. The rebound by Jackson. And just over a minute played here to start the game. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Edey for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now here's Avdia. Jacks up a 3. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Jackson can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Morant against Simons. Pass to Avdia. Here's the 3. The rebound by Edey. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. There's Jackson with the 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. The 3. Offensive board. And here's Simons outside. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Simons. Edey, that's good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
From deep. Out to Simons. The 3. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
And the dime going to Aiden, expanding the passing part of his game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Thanks for that, Allie. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Edey for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Anthony Simons. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries. And there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Now here's Grant from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Aldama outside. No one near him. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
For 3, Klingon. That shot off. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Outside Bain. Here's the three. Counted from distance. Bain's got 7 points.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Thibault passes to Graham. They set the pick. There's the triple. Over to the left wing. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Graham. Let's go with a three. Can't hit that one. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
We've got Matisse Thybulle, Jeremy Grant out there with Klingon. Then there's Scoot Henderson, and it's Kamare in at the three. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Kennard can't get it to go. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And it's Thybulle missing.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Jackson for three. And again, it's Memphis missing. Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
And another miss by Memphis.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Outside Thybulle. This one for three. Sinks it from distance.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They get it again. Pass to Kamare. Puts up a three. Here's Klingon. Fires the three. No good. Grizzlies trail by 3. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Grant. Henderson outside. The three is up. Hits the three-pointer. Henderson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, good three ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
And the basket by Pippen.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Henderson for 3. Back to Grant. Pass to Klingon. The 3 ball. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 3. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Here's Kamare, defended by Kennard. Pass to Klingon. Henderson outside. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Jackson with a screen on Henderson. Pippen, pass to Jackson. Off target with the 3.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Pass to Klingon. Wing shot on the way. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. Jackson with it. Clark outside. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Grant. Deflected!
Yeah, the defensive instincts of Grant kicking in, especially when he sees the chance to block shots.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Aldama. And again, Memphis no good. Henderson outside. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Pass to Klingon. From the arc. The shot won't fall. There's Jackson with the 3. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been very effective from the 3-point line. That's the key for them so far. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Edie out there with Jaren Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your clips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Pass to Kamari. Launches it. Memphis with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Kamari. Trailblazers lead by 6. Outside Sharp. And here's Avdia. Defended by Jackson. Hayden with a screen. Avdia from outside. From beyond the arc. And then some. Avdia's got 9.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Takes a 3. Pass to Kamari. From downtown. The rebound by Edie. Edie's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Payne. And the 3-pointer goes. He's got 10. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Payne has been nothing short of spectacular.
Payne was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better 2-way wings in the league.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Kamari, no good. Grizzlies trail by 6. Now Morant, yet to see a basket. Edie for 3. Simons with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Pass to Ayton. Now Sharp. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Sharp's got his first 3 points of the game.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA 3-point line won't be a problem for him.
Edie for 3. Portland with a rebound. Off the outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Ayton finds Avdia. Ayton, a screen on Jackson. Here's Avdia. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Avdia's got 11 in the second half.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Bain. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Morant with a screen on Sharp. From deep, Bain. They get it back. Here's Wells. Outside Morant. The three is up. Avdia pulls it in. Now Portland with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Sharp up top. Pass to Kamari. On the wing, Simons. Guarded by Bain. Clock at 6. And it's Simons missing.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Morant with it from deep. Yes! A Morant three!
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Avdia from outside. Not going to go that time. The third quarter comes to a close. Portland ahead, up by 8. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Klingon, Delano Banton out there with Scoot Henderson. Then it's Williams, and it's Grant in at small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Pass to Pippen from outside the arc. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading by 8. Here's Banton. Williams passes to Banton. Williams with the screen. Grant with it. Back to Banton. The three. Fires in the triple. Banton's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Back to Bain. A deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
Henderson outside. There's a screen. For three. Grant's shot is off. Grizzlies trail by 8. Aldama outside. Launches a three. Williams grabs the board. The Trailblazers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Henderson drives in. The kick out to Williams. Grant against Clark. There's the three. And it's Grant with a three.
High effort plays tend to pay off for Grant on offense. He knows how to work his way to a shot.
Pass to Wells. Three-pointer. Banton pulls it in. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Memphis has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Portland leading by 11. Here's Banton. The three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Bain against Grant. They get it back from deep three-point land. And again, Memphis no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
And play like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go into the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Wells, the pass to Bain. Connects from downtown. Bain's got 6 points in the quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Ben. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Trailblazers lead by 14. Pippen, pass to Wells. Aldama outside. Nice jump shot. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Henderson outside. Here's Klingon. Clark covers. Klingon's shot is off. Grizzlies trail by 12.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Trailblazers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jeremy Grant.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Here's Pippen. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And the basket by Bain.
For three.
Fires away from way outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were
backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the 5. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Durant inside. Defended by Avdia. A nice shot by KD.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Simons against Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. Traps in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Booker with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Booker against Simon. No good from Booker. Portland's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
And that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
For Portland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Sharp. Avdia with a screen for Sharp. Here's Kamara. They set the screen. Back to Avdia. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Beal against Sharp. Beal the pass to Richards. Done with it. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Portland's gone 2 or 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Offline with his 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now here's Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Bradley Beal.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Durant with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. Outside for KD. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Portland trailing here. Simons from outside. Connects from 3-point range.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Jones against Simon. Jones, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Avdia with a defensive effort.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Offensive rebound. Suns have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker outside. Screen by O'Neal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
At the line for the Suns, Devin.
Both free throws good from Booker. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thibault for 3. Portland again missing. It's all tied in Portland. And the second quarter will get underway. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Klingon is out there with Grant. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamare in at the 3. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
Part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Now here's Jones. Still without a basket. Dunn is checked in for Allen.
Personal foul. First team foul. Sun substitution. Number 0. Ryan.
Now here's Beal. Defended by Thybulle. Beal drives in. 6 to shoot. Dunn misses. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Kamare. No good with the triple. The Suns shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Break in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
They don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. From 13, Dunn misses. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Grant with the ball. Jones covering. No good from Grant. Suns trail by 3. Here's O'Neal. Rebounded by Kamare. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Klingon. A 3-ball. That shot off. Suns have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin is certainly talent.
David, indeed they do. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Beal, and it's blocked.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
It's good from long range.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Henderson against Jones. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number 1, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Beal against Henderson. Stolen by Henderson. Pass to Kamare from the arc. Thibault for three. They grab their own miss. Takes the three. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And how about the awareness by Klingon? A big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open.
Plumlee sets the pick for Jones. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That is his first foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Benton's checked in. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Tyus Jones. KD sets the pick for Booker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's Benton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's KD. Rebounded by Kamare. The Trailblazers shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Durant. Defense right on him. Got a hand on it. Benton, the pass to Grant. Here's Kamare. Defended by Booker. Here's Benton. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Benton's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland. And here's Booker from the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And so we wrap up the first half. Portland out in front. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
16.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant, and it's done in at the small forward.
Even the contact can't trip up Durant's drive. He just powers past it into his shot.
And it's Ayton missing. Suns trail by 9. Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Ayton a screen on Durant. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got 9.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Durant for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia on the wing. Dunn covering. Here's Kamare. Hits the jumper in space. Kamare's got his first 2 points.
With the assist.
Suns trail by 11. The deep 3 from Durant. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Sharp. Ayton against Beal. From beyond the arc. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Screen by Durant. Here's the 3. Oh, the Suki smooth 3 from KD.
Man, that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Pass to Sharp. Avdia against Durant. Avdia can't hit. Suns trail by 8. Here's the break. Durant finishing it off in transition.
And he's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
Here's Avdia, and the 3 ball is good. Avdia's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing he can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. And Simon's wide open. He'll fire. Here's Sharp outside Avdia. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Shots good by Booker.
The 3 at the other end lit a fire under Booker. He wanted to get those right back.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by 8. A different look now for Portland. Grant comes in for Shaden Sharp. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons. And the Suns making a change here as well. O'Neal's checked in for Dunn. Out left to the wing. Back to Booker. There's a screen. 3-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anderson looking it over. Kicks it out to Grant. Here's Avdia. Sinks the 3-pointer. Avdia's got 21.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 10. And we'll be back with you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then there's Klingon. And it's Rupert in at the 2-guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. O'Neal is screen on Henderson. Here's Booker. Booker brings the fans to their feet.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Klingon the screen for Grant. Off target from 3-point range. Suns trail by 5. O'Neal with it. Williams picks him up. Screen by O'Neal. Kicks it out to Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to...
Oh, Booker with a big jam.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Williams, a screen on Dunn. Out to Henderson. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Jones, the pass to Plumlee. On the wing, Booker. Plumlee sets the pick for Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And then for Phoenix, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Beal. Sharp. They get the rebound. Here's Kamari. Bangs home the trifecta.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
KD sets the pick for Booker. Outside for KD. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Avdia. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Spins.
2 minutes in the game.
Durant against Sharp. Inside. Here's Avdia. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room, and it goes down 2 points.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
Pass to Sharp. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. KD against Avdia. Durant, the pass to Richards. Outside for Durant. To tie it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Here's Kamara. Simon's on the wing. Fires for 3. Portland no good that time either. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 15-6 run to take the lead. Beal deciding where to go with it. Booker against Simon. Teardrop shot. Some solid defense from Ayton. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sharp on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Now Simon. Front past the arc. The offensive rebound. Sharp with it. Beyond the arc. Trifecta.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
And the Suns call time here. Just 4 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on them.